We are nearing the end of the SAFTAD show, and we are still scratching and scratching to find you, our viewers, at the other end, more and more of the stuff that you don't always see on the shelves. Now we are here at Boem Vas, and with it, it gives me that, you know, that itchy feeling of going down to the coast, fishing, getting on the beach. Well done. What I see here is a wide range of great stuff for the beach angler, and I would like to congratulate you on the innovative ideas that I've seen on your stand.
Thank you very much. We angle extensively with these products, and we test them extensively to make sure that the clients get the best possible product that we can make.
You're also a protea angler.
Yes.
So you know, so who better to give you the stuff that you need than a guy that spends a lot of his time on the beach and not only catching but competing. Being a protea angler gives him a lot of time and need to get there, and also to make things easier. So I'm going to leave you in his competent hands. Take our viewers through whatever you have.
I'll give you a quick run through of it. Firstly, we have our beach trolley. It's made out of aluminium, and a lot of designing has gone into this, so that everything fits into the crate side of the trolley. The handles come off, the wheels come off, the axle comes off. Everything fits on the inside, so you basically just have the shape of the crate that you need to contend with. So transporting it either from Transvaal down to the beach, or even by us locally, it fits in easy into the bucket. It's extremely lightweight. We've got the real beach wheels that you need in our conditions, and it just makes your angling trip a lot more pleasurable. Then I've designed this trolley mostly for the competitive angler. It's a lot more compact, especially the guys fishing leagues or going on trips provincially or nationally. The handle also comes off, the wheels come apart, the axle comes apart. So if you're traveling perhaps in a bakkie, then you can easily fit 4 of them in, where fitting 4 of the bigger trolleys, it will be a bit of a push to get it in. So that's the reason behind the design of this particular trolley.
I want to ask something in terms of this one.
Yeah.
Does it also have straps to be on your back?
Yes, and if you just turn it around, we've got the straps on the rear side, so that if you do have to go over a stretch of rocks, or maybe an awkward little spot from your car to the beach, you are capable of also carrying it on your back, which you need in certain areas of our coastline. You know, to get from the car to the beach is not always easy with the trolley, so you can put it on your back. It just works a lot simpler. Then 3 years of punishment, I've designed or made this live bait trolley for myself. What's nice about it is I can put my aerator on the side here while I'm looking for live bait. Sometimes you struggle, and by the time you come back, the few that you have thrown has died or something, so you can keep them alive with your aerator. And then once we've found a spot, or I've decided on a spot to fish with, I erect my little PVC pond for my live bait. It ensures that the noses of the mullets don't get red, or the fins don't get damaged, and we all know that the quality of the bait definitely reflects in your catch at the end of the day. So also you can put the aerator on it to make sure that the live baits are in perfect condition. It also comes with its own carry bag, extremely lightweight. I normally put it right at the back here, out of the way. It just makes your fishing experience a lot easier. Then we've got some stainless steel items for the boating guys. One of my top seller for a couple of years now already is what I would call our swivel stand. It's a 3-watt-6 stainless steel, and I wish I had this in my competitive days for carp and barbel, because if you're drifting for barbel in the morning, you just set it up. You can set it at an angle, and if you decide now you want to go for the carpies a bit later on in the afternoon, you can set your tip right to the water, which which really helps. We've got
That's a magnificent product. I use that on my boat as well for the last 2 or 3 years, and it works well. What is also nice because it can set is that when you are traveling, and especially if you've got a cover, you can just set it like that so that
set it down, and then
or you can turn it upside down so that it doesn't hurt the cover.
Yeah, as I say, it's been one of my best sellers for many years now already. It also comes with a variety of clamps. So no matter what size your railing is or roll bar, from 25, 32, 40 and a 50 mil clamp, all that you do is attach it to the roll bar, you screw the threaded rod in, and you're ready to fish. So there's no rocket science involved to put it on your boat. Then we have our stainless steel prawn pumps. Also a very good seller of ours. Very low maintenance. It's got a plastic bush on the top side, which allows the shaft to run in nice and smooth, and you don't do nothing while it's moving. So there's no wear and tear on the top side. At the business side of it, we've got a squash ball, which gives a extreme amount of suction power, and just to make sure that when you're pumping prawns, which is a back-breaking effort in the first place, it just makes it a lot easier to make your bait. Then we do have our last year I felt that there was a big gap in the market as far as storing your rods at home, and I developed these rod stands. This is the entry-level ones. It's got the aluminium angle with a plastic holder. It comes either with a 4, a 6 or an 8 rod, depending on what the client's desire. Then we have the intermediate one, which has either 4 holders or 6 holders. You can see it can take quite a few rods. But I think the greatest market is the guys that want to store their tubes, those rod tubes, and normally they stand stashed in a corner or lying on the ground, and they put the rod tubes here, and you can just select your tubes rod, whichever you want to use for that particular day. Then we have our chopper hammer. It's going crazy, the sales. What we've done is we've taken the normal chopper hammer, we've made a tube handle, which is nice and comfortable when chopping your chocker or bait or whatever you would like to chop. Then we've got the cotton on the inside, which is either thin, medium or thick latex. And this is the first time I was able to actually use a cotton to the end, because normally when it gets to the last third or so, or very close to the end, it's either fraught by the time with all the water, or it smells terribly. So that is something that's really been a great seller for us. It's got a bottle tube on the top, so when you're using it, you just use the cotton, and when you're finished, just seal it closed, wash it clean, and your cotton stays intact. So it's been a really good seller for us. Yeah, then we've got a lot of other items which aren't on display, because obviously logistically it's a bit of a mission to get them up here. But we specialize in lure fishing. We've got a great range of jig heads, lead heads that we target mostly in our area.
Ed, there's something that entices my attention there, and that is the casting fingers, and I see you've got quite a range. You've got different type of leather to handle all the different religious groups. I tried a lot of them that was in the market those years, probably about 5 years ago, and some of them just did not last for my specifications, and I decided to make my own one. It's got a stretched material at the top, which gives you a one size fits all fit to it, and then on the inside we've got a cow skin, which enables me to cast several hours with a paddle tail and for months on end. So it's a very durable product. It strips around, goes on your finger, just strips around your wrist, and off you go. This is for when you're casting continuously.
And then when I went for the gullies and you just want to take the finger off, it was difficult to get enough stretch to get my finger out. So I I just made another finger guard, which obviously there's a lot on the market, goes around your wrist, and which enables you to cast, and then as soon as you finish you can just put it underneath your wrist. There's two skins that I've used here. I've done the pig skin mostly for the freshwater guys. It's nice and thin. You've got still a lot of feeling on the line when you're casting. And I've also done it in the cow skin for when you're casting that slightly heavier ball or bait that you want to get. It will give you just a bit more durability as far as that's concerned. Price wise, it seems like it's really good because the orders have been going crazy for them. So have a look in your shops. If they don't have it, ask them to contact us. We'll sort them out.
On the brackets that you have, there's one up top there that I need to know how it works, where it's got some hanging hooks. How is it designed, for what purpose?
Yeah, a lot of guys have requested me once they saw the wall mounts if I can't make one that you can hang in your garage or in your roof, so that they can just take it off the mount straight onto the bucky and then go fishing. So this is what we came up with. It also comes either in the 4-rod or the 6-rod, and all you do is you mount it in your garage. The rods hang with your reels. It's not going to fall off like some of the other products. They've got the foam. As soon as you put a reel on it, it tends to fall out, and you don't want graphite rods falling on the floor or in the expensive reels, because tackle is so expensive nowadays. You really have to look after it and take care of it as best as what you can. So it was the idea of the design with regards to the rod racks.
Well, that's great stuff. Well done. I think you've got a nice range, and dit maak my lus om strand toe te gaan.
Yes, I tell you, I'm listening to fish myself. So yeah, talking fishing for 2 days straight makes you get withdrawal symptoms. So I need to get down to the beach and go and make a play as well.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.